pain, hormonal problems, diabetes, ovary, thyroid diseases, disrupted sleep, hypersensitivity, autoimmune and vegetative neurological diseases, digestive system disorders, blood pressure problems, behavior disorders, panic, fear. They are just symptoms. These symptoms indicate that your spirit is not feeling well in your body at this moment. Your emotions and thoughts always materialize in your body. This can be even measured with a biotensor. Let me show you, please, how this works. By the way, I'm not moving this stick, it moves by itself. Anyone can learn this because the metal is sensitive to the electromagnetic field called aura around your body. So when the metal stick hits the border of your energy field, it will move. But let me take this even further. Just like your aura, your body is not solid either. It's a dense hologram, or vibration if you will, just like everything else in the universe. On planet Earth, the vibration manifests itself in the form of the 108 elements, like hydrogen, oxygen, magnesium, and iron, and so on. The proportion of these elements is always changing in every living being. A common misconception is that the proportion of these elements in your body is only dependent on your nutrition. This is not true. If you ever did a blood test, you can see that no matter what you eat, certain micronutrients are always lower or higher than they should be. The main reason for the measurable and non-measurable deficiencies in your body are your emotions, your thoughts, your traumas, and behavior patterns that you are running most of the time. And so, these things are responsible for most, if not all, the problems that you ever had in your life. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the real reasons behind your physical and mental diseases. Hi, I am Mike, a professional naturopath, alternative physiotherapist, and the Matrix Drops consultant for over 10 years. My teacher has been Andrew Kovács Magyar, who helped me to see things differently and become successful at helping others. The spirit of his teaching has prevailed every aspect of my work since the beginning of my mission. More than 35,000 people came to me with a great variety of physical, mental, and spiritual problems. Using the holistic system instead of separate methods, the rate of the successful healings has been almost 100%. My first healing experience took place when I was only 9 years old. My mother suffered from a rough headache, and when I felt warmth from my hand, I touched my mother's head and the pain was almost instantly gone. After a while, I did the same to my neighbors and other family members, and it also worked for them. I had many amazing experiences in the past 2 decades. The hundreds of transformations and recoveries really gave me hope and made me grateful. However, not long ago I started to observe a pattern that disturbed me quite a lot. Many of my patients who got rid of their problems with my help later came back to my office again with different symptoms. I realized that my therapy was effective, but something was missing. Then I started researching my past, what kind of mental and physical problems did I personally have to face, and how could I solve them in my own life? How could I win, improve, and raise my consciousness despite the countless obstacles I had to face and overcome? What was the key ingredient of my success recipe? In every case, the answer was the same: systematic improvement through consistent learning and practice over the years. The countless seminars and the use of Matrix Drops made me more and more aware of myself and helped to recognize the negative patterns by raising my consciousness. That's how I could permanently change my life in every aspect. After realizing how much energy, time and money it cost me, I was wondering how I could teach this way of living to anyone in a much more efficient manner. After months of preparation, I made the decision to launch the Matrix Mentoring Program. During my mentoring program, I'm teaching people how to live a healthy, happy and abundant life. I'm not a life coach. I use the Hungarian informational healing system called Matrix Drops to reveal the real catalysts behind any problem by analyzing your informational fields, and I help you to resolve the true causes of your problems without any drugs or medicines. Let me give you some examples. First, we always have to check the physical reasons: nutrition, spine problems, electromagnetic fields, vaccinations or heavy metals. It's also very important to explore and avoid the georadiations in your home or in your workplace. It's an impossible mission to be healed if you have a water vein or a Hartmann line under your bed. They can cut a hole in your aura every night. Envy, jealousy, minority complex, anxiety. These feelings can make your life miserable and must be switched off to see results. You also have to avoid the people who are responsible for any negative emotions in you. We have to check what level of stress you have in your soul, meaning unprocessed memories, childhood or fetal age traumas, and resolve these in a deep regressive meditation. We have to completely rewire the programs of your hormones, vitamins, amino acids and elements, and many other things. To achieve a real breakthrough, we need to examine all 7 layers of your being: the body, energy system, emotions, thoughts, relationships, spirit and your soul. This is why most modern medicines and therapies often bring no or only temporary solutions. If you only focus on one of these areas, the treatment will be ineffective. You can change your nutrition, but it won't help if in fact the source of your problem is a fetal age trauma, or if a heavy metal from one of your vaccinations is stuck in your body. The truth is not only easy to accept, sometimes it can hurt, but you need to be brave. These factors must be identified and nullified, or you will never truly recover from your physical and emotional obstructions. What is more interesting about my system, that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a guru, and I'm not a hands-on healer. Every healing that will happen is going to be self-healing. I'm not going to prescribe you any medicines or drug treatments. Yet I dare to offer you a money-back guarantee, because I know that if you want to change and you follow my instructions, you will be healed in no time, just like I once was, and so were all of my 35,000 patients from the past. It doesn't depend on what problem you have at the moment. It depends on your belief and your willingness to change. Remember, the body is just a hologram, like a screen of a computer. What do you think? Could you change your attitude? If you are dedicated to change, I'm going to guide you in this new world and point out the real reasons. I'll create a fully personalized plan and enroll you in my personal mentoring system, and the training will be started. Training is necessary so that you don't only overcome a certain problem, but you will also be able to maintain your new lifestyle. With this program, you will be able to get rid of your problems and stay away from unwanted situations. The whole mentoring process takes place online. Our informational fields are not dependent on distance. I can measure your energies, informational patterns, and your physical body without your personal presence. I work with the analogy of pattern recognition, a biotensor, and the quantum physical computer called MDC. I'm also able to do energetic and meditative treatments from distance and to achieve an immediately felt change. I guarantee that you will be amazed how effective these practices are. The whole program will only require maximum 1 hour of your time every day. Do you think you have 1 hour a day to completely change your life? If you don't have, please stop watching this video now. However, if you're willing to change, I will be more than happy to show you the Matrix mentoring system in detail in a free Zoom call. The universe works based on the principle of sympathy. That's why I would like to show you my system more in depth, before asking for any commitment. During the call, I'll explain and show you more about my system. I'm going to do a quick diagnosis, and we will talk about the possibilities specifically related to your case. After this meeting, you are free to start the mentoring program. or simply take away any useful information I gave you during the meeting. Please mind that in order to provide the highest quality service, I am able to work with maximum of 10 people at a time, so if you would like to come, please apply as soon as possible so you don't have to wait before we can get started if you decide to do so. When embarking on the path of consciousness, the universe is going to become your supporter. I can tell you by experience, it's possible to achieve bliss, health, and abundance in life, no matter where you are and where you come from. But of course, you got some work to do. So to sum up, if you are truly looking for a solution and are willing to change, if your eyes can be lighted up when you hear the truth, and if you can put aside your ego while stepping on the path of truly getting to know yourself, I'm sure you will be a perfect candidate, and I can promise you that we will achieve great results together. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope I will see you soon.